What's up? What's up? What's up? It's the MKP. It's the MKP. Rajeen in the building. It's the MKP. We got a Leah in the building. Mr. Make It Happen. It's the MKP.
Hey y'all.
It's the MKP. All day long.
Hey y'all.
It's the MKP.
Hey y'all.
It's the MKP.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Ketchup podcast, episode 81. You want beef? We got you. We about to give it to you real quick. Welcome, everybody. Man, I'm about to hit you with the real quick because last week we was there going trying to get deep and dive. We talking to the police officer. He was giving us all the things. We had a lot of people commenting and coming in and talking with us. Took a long time. We didn't really get a chance to get to the beef of the situation. So we're going to go ahead and get to the beef of the situation. I got my co-host, Rajim, in the building.
Mr. Make It Happen, baby, all day long. You know what it is. Let's go.
And, of course, we got them correspondents up in this mug. So we got Dag on our top 10 correspondents. She do the top 10. She do international. She going to tell you what coast may flood here soon. She also going to tell you if the ice caps is melting. She also can tell if a tornado about to pop up. Man, she got all the daggone talents in the world. I got a Lee in the building.
Hey y'all.
We got our guest. I'm gonna go with the guest first because Jody ain't a guest. Whatever. All right, so we gonna go with the guest.
I knew you want to talk about me when you said guest. I know you want to talk about me. That's why I didn't say that.
We're gonna go with our guest first. Mr. Ishmael is back with us. He was one of our guests from our previous season. He has come back to join us. He's gonna give us a little insight from his perspective on some of the topics that we got going on today. We've done the interview before, and we are blessed to have you in our presence. Welcome, Mr. Ishmael, to the building.
Oh, snap. Bruh.
You got technology?
I heard them.
And of course, you know what I'm saying? We got Jody, man. He up in here for the light skins, man. He gonna let y'all know that the light skins is representing. You know what I'm saying? So he up in here doing this big thing. Nope. You know what I'm saying? Doing this daggone thing. So welcome, Jody, to the building.
Ah.
All right, well, like I said, we gonna kind of get this popping real quick. I'm assuming everybody either had a bad or a good weekend. And you know what we do? If we had a bad or a good weekend, you know what I'm saying? We popping the top. We getting the drinks together. I'm gonna go ahead and start off because we got the drink of the day. Gotta have the drink of the day. Everybody love the drink. All right, so I'm gonna start it off drink of the day. I got me a little Appleton Estates rum here, and I'm gonna throw a little Coke on it. I kept it real simple. I knew that we had a lot to talk about, and I just needed to make sure that I was right to talk about them things. All right, Rajeen, man, talk to me. What you got?
Hey, bro, you know I'm still on no sugar right now, so I'm drinking the Tito's. Hey, Tito's and coconut water, bro. And I'm gonna call it thin for the win. You feel me? So Tito's and coconut water, thin for the win. Light skin, do it again. You know what I'm saying? Light skin's your friend.
Oh, Jesus. All right, then. Light skin, your friend. Light skin for the win. Got some Tito's and coconut water. Let's go to the guest. Ismail, what did you bring to the table today?
Something simple, a little bit thinner than what Rajeen brought. Just a little bit of water, a little bit of alcohol.
You know what I'm saying? H2.
Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated, y'all. Stay hydrated. You know what I'm saying? Clap for the agua. You know, AKA H2O, AKA no taste. All right. Now, all right, we're going to talk to, of course, our correspondent, our local bartender. She be corresponding to everything. She corresponds to liquors together with all the juices and smokes and everything else. So, Leah, talk to me. What you got today?
So, I don't want to hear nothing about me being bougie.
You is.
You definitely is.
Mind about the business. So anyway, I have the Uzu lemonade and gin and tonic. Instead of just lemon, I had some leftover lemonade from Shake Shack from earlier, and they had this new flavor. I tried it out. It's good and tart. It worked perfectly, especially since I don't have any lemons in the house. So my usual flavor, gin and tonic. There we go. That's it.
There you go. You still bougie now. You
Gin
got
and
tonic.
tonic in the building, as always. Always loving that gin and tonic. And last but not least, still wiping the sleep out his daggone eye. Jody, talk to me, man. What you bring to the table?
Talk to me, man.
Hey, a Bahama Blueberry Mystic, baby. You got to keep it hood.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Light
Straight
skin
from the
for the win,
7-Eleven,
baby. Let's
dog.
go.
Let's get it.
Light
Hey,
skin for the
hey,
win.
you gotta wash it down. You gotta wash it down with the
When
sandwich.
it's been his drink, so
Light skin for the win. All you need is a
He
Fago.
said,
and
wash
you
it
in
down with that Wawa special. Get that Wawa sandwich. That's it right there, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You know,
boy, don't do that. Them Wawa sandwiches be sliding.
Fire.
so
Straight fire, son.
so I'm from Wawa. If you ain't never had a sandwich from Wawa, don't say shit about Wawa.
Hey, Wawa's a fire. It's fire.
yeah,
son. I'm
Wawa
trying to
be
tell
on
you.
it, bro. Yeah,
Wow.
he be
Hey, listen,
doing his
Wawa-
daggone thing.
Wawa make their food with love, okay?
I got 2 Wawa by my house. 2 miles.
Okay.
And during,
Okay.
and during
Oh,
Thanksgiving,
them-
they had that turkey gobbler with the what? Sing.
Oh.
Anyway.
No Diddy.
Hey, yeah. Them breakfast sandwiches be it. Yeah, that wasn't no Diddy though. Yeah, that is true. All right, well, we gonna keep it riding. We're gonna go ahead and keep this daggone thing going. We're gonna change up the banner real
Let's
quick.
get into
We
it.
gotta let y'all.
Yeah, let's
We gotta let y'all know
Yeah,
real
it's-
quick. I gotta do a little public service announcement for the Mid Ketchup podcast. Man, make sure you subscribe. You hit that bell. You friend us on Facebook. You make sure you go and subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit us up on X/Twitter. Also, we out there on Instagram, Mint Ketchup, doing this daggone thing. Follow. You can see us on or stream us on all platforms at Mint Ketchup. Plus, you can see our beautiful faces. We only bring faces for TV. We ain't got them radio faces. You know what I'm saying? We only bring it for the TV. So that's how we do it out here. So come check us out on YouTube. That's how we do our thing, getting it popping. And make sure you share that joint. Why are you being stingy? You know what I'm saying? Like, share with the
tell
people.
somebody that knows somebody.
Share with the people. You know, other people want to laugh. Other people want to have a drink of the day. You know what I'm saying? Go share that joint. You know what I'm saying? So that's the public service announcement, making sure we're doing our thing. Let's get right to it, man. We're going to start out Drake with 2 hits at K-Dot. He been trying to come with his meme game. He had a nice little song that he came out. He talked about small feet and short people. He has some other, maybe he got 50% of his royalties. You know, I listened to it. I feel like I'm just gonna get my little 2 cents. As of the beats of the diss tracks, I would still have to say Like That had the best beat. Drake's was good. It was on a level. He did do a whole song compared to a verse from K-Dot. Like people have brought full songs and K-Dot gave them a minute. They've been coming back with a minute. Of course, Drake gave them 2 whole songs on it. So he did hit back at everybody else and everything like that. So I mean, I feel like we gotta still wait for K-Dot to come with it. So we're gonna see. Supposed to have an album drop in May. That's what I've heard. That's what's going around. So Raji, man, talk to me. What do you think about Drake bucking the 2 shots at K-Dot?
Real talk, man. It's one of those things for me is that if you're about that life, you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't represent. I mean, I represent light skin for life. You heard me, but you know, I don't feel like Drake is. I don't feel like Drake is about that life. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can rap all day long. You can put words together and they sound good, and you can be artistic and you can be metaphoric and blah blah blah. But I don't feel like I said, I don't feel like Drake is still on that K-Dot level. You know what I'm saying? It's like he reaching. It's certain people you can reach for that. It's certain people Drake put in their place. You know, I always told y'all that. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to like K-Dot, J. Cole, you know, you got somebody like you reaching. You know what I'm saying? He'll never be able to like what he say something about K-Dot has short arms or whatever and blah blah blah. But like I said, I feel like in this fight, like Drake got the short arms. You know what I'm saying? He's not on that level. Now it was nice. It sounded good. You know what I'm saying? But if you real and you listen to the realness of the song, like what is you gonna do? If cats roll up on you without your bodyguards, then what? You know what I'm saying? Like you got them hands. You know what I'm saying? Like do you? You know, I mean, I don't see it. You know.
I got you. I feel you. I feel you on that. I mean, I really enjoyed the K-Dot joint just because it was not, hey, I'm gonna belittle I'm not gonna belittle you. I'm gonna take your words and I'm gonna flip them and make them sound doper because I said them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give it to the guest, Mr. Ishmael, man. What do you think about this whole Drake coming with him with the 2 shots and he's trying to hit the meme stuff like he did with Meek Mill? What do you think about this?
So first off, at least he took a shot. You know what I'm saying? He got called out. Kendrick called him on him. He took a little jab at him, and then he did come back. So you got to give him credit for that. Now, I might surprise a few of you, but I believe that as a rapper, like a rap artist, Drake is a little bit better than Kendrick. Kendrick is more of a lyricist with bars. You know what I mean? He could probably come back and rip him up in a battle, but putting out songs, Drake is a better rap artist. You know what I'm saying? So, but the disses was they whack. All of them whack.
Hey.
They all whack, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, Hayes, real quick. I ain't really put y'all out there. You should have put it on this thing, but he'll retire Sergeant Major, so he gonna come with the real.
You know what I'm saying?
He come with the big words like whack. You know what I'm saying? Me and Damien went in the army together. That's my boy from we came way back.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So when you use the word like whack, that means something. Get the whack ass out of here. Get the whack ass down.
Well, I mean, look, I kind of agree. Like, hey, what the kids say now, you know what I'm saying? That was mid. You know what I'm saying? That was just, it was mid-level. That joint was mid. It was medium. It was, you know what I'm saying?
Like, when you say a phrase like what the kids say. What the kids say?
Look, hey, now, guess what? Last week I turned 45. I ain't gonna act like I'm young. You know what I'm saying? So,
let's go.
So, claps for me. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's one of those
I'm younger than him, 85 years. So
yeah, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
What
That's my big brother. That's my big brother. There you go. You said uncle.
Did you say uncle?
All right. So let's go down to our correspondent. Hey, I got our correspondent on the line straight from Philadelphia. Aaliyah, what do you think of the situation that was going on? You know what I'm saying? You were aware of one of Drake's defeated people are from your area. They're Meek Mill. So like what do you think is this compared? What's going on? Talk to us. What's Philly saying?
first and foremost, my cousin been having a bad year. That's all I'm saying. My cousin been having a bad year. We're not even gonna speak on that. He got legal problems now. There's something different. I truly love Kendrick's. I love his music. I love his flow. I love his lyricism. Drake. I like his music. You know what I mean? I like his music. I do like him as an artist, but I was off that, and I've been on Chris Brown shit all week because
oh my God.
Sea Breeze came out and was just like Quavo, and that's just where I've been literally for the past week, about few days now. I don't see Drake getting any deeper than the 2 songs he put out. I don't think he has the money to accrue the talent, but the whole point and purpose of the beef to go back and forth is for it to be, a one-on-one type thing. I just see him dragging other people in this because he needs to tighten up his mute, his retaliation, if you will. So I don't. It's going to be a very interesting summer.
You might need to call Lil Yachty.
Little tugboat, also a little sailboat. Look, we get all of them. All right, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, we got to make sure, hey, light skin for the win. That's what I heard. Team light skin, man. Talk to me, man. We know you about to go hard for Drake. What up, Jody? Talk to me, man.
So y'all talk about Lil Yachty. Listen, Lil Yachty built like an autopsy, first of all. So Look, Lil Yachty looked like the body after it done blowed up a little bit. I was like, nigga, how you ain't got no shape in your stomach like, at all? You ain't skinny, you bloated. Like, so
you feel like an autopsy.
Y'all tripping. Y'all
So,
tripping.
um, to a certain point, I think the issue is right. And speaking even as the youngest person on this thing, right? And it's like, that's
Yeah,
sad. When I'm 30, I'm 35, and I'm still the youngest nigga on the panel, right?
yeah. Hey,
That
that's
when
what it is.
the first diss song I ever heard was No Vaseline. And then
Mhm.
I seen the You Got Yourself a Gun, um,
Yep.
Okay.
Ether, Jay-Z Super Ugly, you know what I'm saying? Ti's diss to Lil Flip and Jeezy and Gucci Man's diss, and I don't know if y'all know it, but Ludacris and Ti had a
Yeah.
little riff for a
Yeah,
little minute.
yep,
They both dropped a little
yep.
diss on. Lil Wayne and I can't think of the dude's name. Gilly, is it Gilly?
Yeah.
Gilly,
Yeah.
Lil Wayne, and
Yeah.
Gilly
Yeah.
had their
Yeah.
beef for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We even gonna talk about the fact that Lil Wayne threw a couple shots at Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
And
Yep.
Eminem.
Hey, you can't
And
forget about Easy E, real motherfucking G's
he,
against Drake.
yeah.
Dr.
Yeah.
Dre and them, like they was going at
So
it with
the
Dre
problem
Day
is
and real motherfucking.
we have
Wait a
gotten to the
minute.
point we hear beefs and we think that I
Yeah.
I think Drake gave his best version of a Drake diss that Drake can honestly ever give. Because like Roz said, Drake is really not about that life. And I know no
Mhm.
point did Drake ever talk about shooting anybody, killing anybody, beating up
Nope.
anybody, because we all would have been like, Drake, that's not your lane. Drake did
Yeah.
a
Right.
diss, stayed exactly in his lane. And honestly, if you listen to the diss, right, as
Yeah.
much as I like Future, I had to go do some research. And I'm like, damn, bro, he didn't give you your first number one hit, didn't he? Matter of fact,
Mhm.
out of like 5 of your number one hits, Drake is featured on 3 of them. The same thing with Rick Ross. It's like, nigga, a couple of like, what was it? Not Aston Martin, Maybach music. No,
Yeah.
Aston Martin music.
Yeah.
It was Aston Martin. Yeah.
Right.
Aston Martin music was a hit, and it was a hit because of Drake. And it's like, you dissing a nigga that gave you a hit. Same thing with Future. Future, I didn't start listening to you till you started collabing with Drake. Wait for You was one of my favorite fucking songs. I love Future's part, but I also love Drake's part. It's like Drake stayed exactly in his Drake lane, doing what Drake does, and he spit a lot of facts. The same thing with the what's the dream? It's not the dream. The what's
when did the dream? The dream was on there. It
no,
was a
the
dream
other,
and
the other dude. No, the other dude he dissed. The weekend. The weekend.
the weekend.
Right?
No,
It's like
Weeknd,
you
yeah,
start looking it up. It's like, bruh, you need to talk to your record label. They kind of own you, my boy. And it was kind of like that was all the stuff that Drake put in his diss. So Drake stayed in his Drake lane. You know what I'm saying? Now, could the beat been better? Absolutely. I thought every single beat in all the disses whack except for Kendrick's verse. But I thought Kendrick's verse, but Metro Boomin did the beat. So I thought his beat was better. And then Chris Brown, I'm talking about that when we talk about that. I was just like, bruh,
But you
and
know,
Bro,
the part that
check it
pissed
Chris
me
out.
off.
Brown turned the Tupac on their head. Like, what the hell?
But look, the thing that pissed me off is with Chris Brown is a lot of people was like, oh, I didn't know Chris Brown can rap, and I'm like, have you not heard?
No,
have you not seen this
Oh,
nigga
yeah,
get
he
the
been-
booth and
yeah.
freestyle? Like, are you serious?
He's been spitting for a minute. Yeah.
Drake,
Yeah, he's been spitting for a minute.
Breezy been
But
spitting for a minute.
that beat that you love so much is not an original beat. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. Listen. At this point, I don't believe any beat is original. I feel like the beats came from somewhere. Like when I do hear an original beat, I'm like,
They've
I'm
recycled
surprised.
about 3 or 4 times.
It
by
probably
now.
came
You know what
out.
I'm saying?
It probably came out before you was born.
Oh damn!
No diss.
It very well could have. But all I'm saying is,
It
I
comes
think
from
Drake
Radio and Joe
stayed in his
Cooley.
lane.
That's the
think
Radio
Drake-
and Joe Cooley song.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yes. Listen to
Okay.
it.
Listen,
That's Radio
you
and Joe
mostly
Cooley.
right. Every
A
time
lot
I
of
hear
cats don't
him,
even know Radio and Joe Cooley is.
but
So-
hey, just like Roz told Lost, we getting old when my nephews and nieces hear a beat, and I was like, because like somebody sampled Lovers and Friends, and I was like, that was like an Usher and fucking Beyonce song, right? Like back in the day, they were like, what, huh? They sampled that, and I was like, actually, that Lovers and Friends song is an old school song that they sample. So it's like you listening to a third generation sample, thinking it's an original, and I'm like, oh god, So I like Drake. I like Drake's diss because he stayed in his lane. He didn't get out of pocket. He didn't say anything that we wouldn't think Drake would say, and he stayed in his lane. So I'm gonna give it to Drake. I rock with Drake.
I got you. I like. Hey, I totally understand, and that was the one thing that made it. It kind of made it weird as a diss situation because it was like when somebody come on with a diss, at least with J. Cole, it was like his diss was like, okay, dang, he can flip it. They can actually like everybody believe they can spar lyrically. I don't think anybody believes that he can spar lyrically with Kendrick Lamar because you would feel like he would have aimed harder than, hey, I talked to an accountant and I was like, look at your numbers. Like that's that's not really you like, oh, okay, all right, cool, man. Like, so I think it's one of those things like Rick Ross, he showed up on the place without Drake. His career didn't start with Drake. He had a hit. He already had music. It was when he did what Drake did. I jumped on a wave. So you can't sit there and go like, all right, man, I came at you or I gave you all your hits. Like, no, he showed up way before him. And then Drake showed up. He said, guess what? I'm gonna do the Drake before the Drake does it. I'm gonna grab this dude and make sure that I'm still around. So it's like some of the stuff that Drake talked about, it was like it didn't really affect me as like, oh, you got it. That just sounds like business. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like the thing you would do if you that artist or you in the music business. And then it's like to talk about like, oh, you got small feet and you short. Like, hey, I'm short. I know that. Yeah, I didn't take it personally, but if somebody says I'm short, I'm like, all right. Like, I mean, it ain't even really. You be like, all right, like that's all you got.
Hey,
that's all.
The fact that you mentioned that.
No, it stood out. It was like really weird. Like I'm like, how you know this dude's shoe size?
About that, huh?
Yeah, he's sensitive about that.
That was just weird. Like I'm like, all right, he
went
there on the.
You want to fight now?
Look, I can tell you right now. If I was ever in a rap battle, I'm not looking at somebody's shoe tongue to find out what their shoe size is. That's not it. Like I'm not doing that.
Oh yeah.
That's
shoes.
Hey, that's the first thing.
We pause the shoes.
That's the first thing.
All right.
You said tongue.
That's why you show the cute section.
Tongue is the pause. All right.
Yeah, tongue is the pause. Hey,
Right,
I got a question though. So
arm
let me
is
ask you
arm
this.
pause?
No, just the tongue.
No, just tongue.
So with that being said, like I know I do this a lot, and I probably shouldn't do it, but I kind of stopped listening to certain people depending on who lost the battle. Is that a common thing? Like for example, I ain't listening to Drake all week because I'm like, oh, that ain't garbage. Like I won't listen to Quavo like from here on out because Chris Brown crushed him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if that's a common thing though. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like
it's a very common thing. I never listen to Quavo.
Body, son.
I never listened to
Quavo
first. I never listened to anything from the Three Amigos. And I heard somebody said Chris Brown made a diss track against Quavo.
Three Amigos.
And I was like, okay, cool. And I was vibing to it. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? He was talking all the right shit. But when he said, take off that, we wish it was you, pussy. I was like, we getting disrespect.
Christopher Maurice.
I was like, oh.
Christopher Maurice, bring your ass back in this house.
Wow.
It's like, hey, come to my office. You shouldn't have said that.
No, what he said was,
you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have said that today. You should have said that for another day.
But was he wrong?
No,
he's not. He's not. That's the problem. He's not.
He's not. Everybody jumped on Chris because they was like, oh, that was low. But was he wrong? Chris Brown literally spat out the truth his entire minute and a half.
Yes.
Just getting some shit off his chest.
Yeah.
That man you might have fucked
but he said what he said. He was like, yo, I'm over here minding my business, not bothering nobody, and you attacking me like I don't got that skill set. Right. Now he done came back. You came. He came back with his weak ass rap. What can you say to Chris Brown right now?
He said Chris Brown said you fuck my
ex. I think he's in a and he called him like a coke out Michael Jackson. Chris Brown said, I'm over here Billie Jeaning it up in my with my cocaine to break dancing in my house, and you still looking stupid because again, what can you say to Chris Brown? Like how can you as a rapper have a beef with Chris Brown over, like he said, a girl that
First of all, Quavo can't talk about nobody. Nigga, your dread's too pretty to be out here talking about thinking you a gangster. Okay?
I already told you.
Your dread's too pretty to be out here trying to beef with somebody.
Wearing bell bottoms.
Like, bro, you walk around with bedazzled bell bottoms thinking you finna beef with somebody. Like, and you supposed to be a gangster rapper?
High heel sneakers.
You walk around
You can't be a
with
thug
shiny
in high heels.
High heel sneakers.
with you know what I'm saying? With rock and roll boots. Like, bro, who you beefing with? The Beatles? You beefing with Kiss, nigga? What the fuck is we doing?
Hey, let me
hey,
hold on. Let me
part.
see this. So Mr. Ismail, let me I'm trying to make sure everybody get a little play in here. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of been talking over each other a little bit. So now, Mr. Ismail, let me ask you this. So with the, you know what I'm saying, with the beefs that's been going on, what would you compare? I'll go around the screen here. Can you compare any of the beefs right now to previous beefs? Would you say like, hey, I would look at Chris Brown. Hey, Chris Brown came with the hit 'em up. You know what I'm saying? So are there any other tracks that you may have heard or artists that come with it, like that you can compare to some of the beefs that we had back in the past to give them a little more clarity, a little more, you know what I'm saying, boost them up a little bit? Have you seen anybody that's done that?
Yeah, I heard a lot of people saying that about Chris Brown because of the vigor that he came with, and then he hit it that
Bigger.
The last line that I think Leah was talking about when he said, "I wish it was you." You know, it should have been Offset or something like that. Whatever he said, it wasn't Tupac-ish though. I mean, he didn't go that far. He was disrespectful. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't.
It was.
I feel like
fuck your bitch in the click.
Yeah. Well, he started. Tupac. The first line of Tupac just said it. Like you was just like, "Oh, we just here." Like you ain't even gonna like
rather quickly.
Yeah, he went nuclear in the first line.
Yeah, he went ether, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. He went. Hey, he went mustache like a rat.
So I mean, like, all right. So if you got, you know, I guess Chris Brown would be, you know, under a hit 'em up, not as lyrical as like an ether situation. You know what I'm saying? Not on the Jay-Z takeover level. No. Not really. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. So that, but I would say the most aggressive as of right now would have been Chris Brown.
Unfortunately,
yeah, the R&B niggas.
And you got body by singing
in a rap battle. Come on.
Exactly. You got body by singing.
Come on.
That's exactly what it is.
Come on.
I mean, this is the best beef I've seen since Lil Fulio. So my nephew a couple years ago introduced me to some of them like today rappers. And I heard this song, it's called Who I Smoke. And I watched the YouTube video. The niggas use Fantasia's song When I See You as the beat to no, they use that song Walk 1,000 Miles. You're like, no, making my way downtown. They use that beat. Yeah. It's called When I See You, Who I Smoke. And they use that beat to diss a cat named Lil Fulio, right? And Lil Fulio made a diss song back to them called When I See You, and he uses Fantasia's, you know. But right, the biggest point of that was he did the video in the graveyard where they buried the niggas that his crew killed. They did the video at their grave site. And I'm like, wow.
What?
I'm like, wow. And
that's drill stuff.
The same guy died, and like after a while, he'd been missing since that video.
See,
Lil Fulio, I don't know if that's the one, but it's like it's in Jacksonville. I guess this stuff started in Jacksonville, and so he's doing the video and he's doing it in the graveyard, and yet he's like, I'm smoking on your homeboy, right? And they're like smoking a blunt, and they're smoking on that like smoking on that Raza, and the dude that his people killed was named Raza, and they're at his gravesite sitting on top of the headstone doing the video. And I'm like, see, now if you're not willing, this is beef. I was like,
Nah,
that's bad.
Beef is when you need two guys to go to sleep.
Like,
Yeah, that's another level right there. So, I mean, based on, I guess that would be further than hit 'em up. Like that's another level right there. Like I don't want nobody to get to that level. But Rajeen, man, talk to me, man. So, is there any one of these that you've heard so far that you would compare, or even with these Drake 2 hits, man? What would you compare that style or something to the past? Did he even reach the level of anything that you would consider beef with that?
You know what came to mind to me, man? And so y'all remember LL and Kumo D beef? I know my boy D do because we older.
He's not that old.
But that LL,
I'm not that old.
I said my boy
there.
D. My boy D.
I know that one.
My boy D, we grew up together. You know what I'm saying? We the same age. January boys for life.
I ain't even had to tell your business like that, but continue.
Silence. So it reminded me of when when LL Cool J crushed Kumo D. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and I'm talking about end of this dude's career. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and we also forgot about when 50 Cent ended Ja Rule's career. Ja Rule kind of tried to come back. He can't even come back. You know what I'm saying? He can't even get a concert.
Nobody forget about
that. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, ain't nobody gonna out petty 50 cents ever.
Yes,
ever.
Never. Ever. Like,
he's my
dog.
Right? That's shit. That's what I'm talking about.
I say 50 Cent is petty as shit, dog. I'm telling you. But anyway, as far as like Ja Rule, I think didn't like 50 Cent buy Ja Rule's masters or something where he couldn't say certain words or something. It was something crazy. He just like shut him out.
He literally obliterated that man.
Yeah,
exactly. Like he come back concert and brought the 200 damn tickets and it was the first 200 seats in the venue. He played some half empty damn concert. I love it.
He stopped that man from eating pretty much. So with that being,
but here's one too. Eminem said some shit about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson went and broke his fucking master.
There you go.
Then died, so it became a part of his estate. So he don't even own none of his music.
You can't say
every time Eminem opened his mouth about anything from those albums, Michael Jackson's estate, his kids, whomever, get all that money.
That's right. That's right.
But also you remember when Mariah Carey wrote a song and this Eminem. You know what I'm saying? But it's all these this with all these checks, whatever. But like as far as Chris Brown and Quavo, I feel like Quavo's always been garbage to me. So
always.
You know what I'm saying?
Chris didn't lie.
He might not eat no more. Like this might be a dagger in
Mike. You cannot get bodied by a singing nigga. Didn't think you was people gonna buy your damn music. You can't.
Offset can't save you. I mean, not Offset. Takeoff can't save you now. Offset ain't all that. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna save you?
First of all, Offset can't even keep his bitch under control. First of all, he need to stay off IT. Talking bad about him. Offset ain't even got his bitch up.
It ain't Offset trying to keep his bitch under control. Offset can't keep his dick under control, and it causes his wife to act out.
Okay, then we went there with it. So listen. So before we go there, like also your girl just came out, Sweetie, popping off on Quavo. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole beef. Now Sweetie like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? This clown ass, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now there's a problem there. So like I said,
nothing. You got to beef with that man over some shit he said that may or may not be true. We all know he's fucked, but that's fine and well. We can't prove it. At the end of the day, you don't come out and diss her. She ain't had shit to do with what you had going on with Chris Brown over something he said that could have been made up. And instead of you coming to me, you just was like, well, fuck that hoe too. She was a hoe, this is that and the other. You still trying to get in my DMs. How I'm a hoe?
Yep. Hey,
I don't know why you call her hoe. Like, nigga, that was your hoe for a while. Like, what?
Yeah, he was trying to get at it for real.
She didn't make another song while you playing.
Well, we gonna get off of the Drake 2 hits, and now we gonna talk to one of his foes that he got out on that. I mean, Rick Ross, man, he lost some weight. He got a little feisty. You You know what I'm saying? He was out here, you know what I'm saying, Maybach music his head off. And then he tried to fight back with the meme game as well. He was like, hold up, I can get at you with the meme game. Called him a white boy, said you got the nose job. Like, I mean, I was like, yo, he out here wilding, man. He had Drake mama texting him saying, hey, you got a nose job without me? That's crazy. Right. When you make somebody mom text him and be like, yo, you got a nose job, and he had to text back like, nah, mom, I wouldn't do that. I would tell you if that happened. He just, you know what I'm saying, and plan to play him low. I'm like, to even receive the text message, Rick Ross won. Like, even to receive it, you be like, Rick, you won. He didn't even like.
If your mama had to question you,
that's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
See, hold on now. Yeah, this ain't the first time moms got involved. Don't forget about when Jay-Z's mom got involved. Y'all forgot about that?
Oh, man. I'm not saying that. Yeah. I'm just saying if a mom got to get involved, because if she got involved with Nas and Ether, we already know what happened there. Well, look, Nas won. Like, that just compiles the Nas winning. Like, that's all I'm saying. Is like Rick Ross, him coming back at Drake, doing things that Drake does, but like better. Yeah. And you like, yo, I got you. I got your mom texting you. I don't know why Drake thought it was funny or like a good look to be like, I'm gonna show this text message, because all it made you look like, damn, you should talk to your mom more, nigga. Like, you should really. You should be here.
Why I'm seeing you in like, why was it that long of a span that your mother has seen you that she had to ask? But I will say this. These memes back and forth between, I feel like that's the fun part of all of this. Like, literally watching them diss each other in their stories and with the memes and everything. I feel like if they get all their shit out, you know, on these memes, it just adds to the frenzy of, I can't wait till this album comes out. I can't wait till they drop their next, you know, diss track. It is. It's like hot sauce on chicken, baby. Like, I'm just let's get it, bring it. I want it.
That's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt right there. It's like hot sauce on chicken. I want that.
Are we talking about? So, are we gonna talk about Leah's cousin next?
Why are you worried about my cousin?
No, oh yeah, we gonna keep it pushing, man. But I'm gonna say shout outs for me at least. Shout out to Rick Ross, man. He came with it. He was ready. He came with it. He was ready. He said, I'm giving you the memes all day. Every time you drop a rhyme, I'm dropping a rhyme. I'm ready to go. Let's get at it. So, hey, shout out Rick Ross, man. He kept it entertaining. He was coming right back at it. You know what I'm saying? So that's good stuff right there. So we're going to keep it moving because we know Aaliyah cousin. Hey, man, one of the best beats. Look,
legal problems.
One of the best beats. No, one of the best beats. I don't know if I'm going here, but one of the best beats. Got remixed. It was pretty dope. And you know what I'm saying? Kanye cannot stay out of shit. He gotta be in it. He like, so, you know what?
That's my question.
I don't like nobody either. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to rap about it too. And I'm like, Kanye just trying to stay up in there. So, you know, I listened to the Kanye joint. Hey, man, he was doing Kanye things. That's what he do. I mean, it sound good all the time. When he concentrating, when he got the beat and he concentrating, hey, Kanye, one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, after 808s, I kind of was like, I'll just stay with that earlier stuff. Exactly. But Kanye, when he be on it, when he concentrating, you know what I'm saying? He be doing the damn thing. So I enjoy Kanye flipping Metro Boomin beat a little bit, making his own little style on that joint. So let's go. Let's talk to the resident light skinned man, Jody, man. What do you think about Kanye coming up in here and getting busy? I mean, you said you seem light skinned, so I'm gonna continue saying. I'm just saying.
When it comes to Kanye, I'm biased. So I'm fuck Kanye to the day he die. He can't die soon enough. Kanye to the day he die. So anything, I don't care what Kanye could put out the best rap album of the century, and I would probably listen to it. Fuck
John be like, boom, 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 boom.
Shots fired.
Fuck Kanye. I hope he choke on them big silver ass people. I hope he get a BBL to the brain and just kill those. Fuck him.
Wowzers.
You're so angry.
Wow. I didn't know the venom was gonna come like that. I didn't know it was going. I thought we was gonna get some happiness. That got aggressive right there, man.
Yeah. For real.
All right. Well, now that we know we know where the hate is coming from. Let's try to find somebody with a little happiness in their life. Hey, Mr. Ismail, like, talk to me. What do you think about if you heard, the remix and Kanye trying to bring a little smoke to a fight he was never in?
Look, I'm gonna just be frank with y'all. The only one that had anything was the R&B cat, and Rick Ross came up, close second because it was the way he put it together and all that. It was all right, but this ain't no, look. I'll go back to Kool Moe D and Busy B. I remember that rap battle, Ice-T and LL Cool J. So those were battles where you actually heard somebody kind of getting at each other a little bit. You know what I mean?
You talking about SVU? No. You talking about SVU? Why anybody want to mess with SVU? He's trying to save women and then having problems.
SVU for like 25 years, man.
Yeah.
When LL Cool J?
Hey,
was this a suicide in SVU beef? No, that's good.
Don't mess with him.
Hey, no, minute. The car warranty insurance shit is the funniest shit ever, though. I ain't gonna lie.
It is.
Car warranty insurance.
You didn't see that car.
With him and Vivica.
Him and Vivica Fox. Shut up. That shit is funny as shit.
Yeah.
Car Shield commercial.
Shield.
You didn't say Car Shield commercial with Ice-T?
Car Shield.
Thank you. No.
Yeah.
I got a confession. I'm one of them people.
You got Car Shield?
I was like, wait, Ice-T used to rap? I thought that nigga was his acting name.
Oh.
I started went back and I was like, that's the first time I ever seen Ice-T. He was in a movie with Wesley Snipes and shit.
You talking about New York?
New Jack City.
New Jack City. First time I ever seen Ice-T, he was in New Jack City.
Right.
And so I was like, oh, okay, Ice-T or actor, right? And then somebody was like, no, he's a rapper. And I was like, oh, shit. And then he got like a F the police vibe to him, too.
Yep,
and I was like, I went back and did a little research, and I was like, oh, shit. I was like, dang.
Like, and the thing is that and you want to talk about king of the light-skinned niggas? That's the dude. Because you were like, back in the day, this dude, Ice-T, dog, he was about that life. And you like, yo, Ice-T ain't no joke.
Hey, but
Ice-T no joke.
Ice-T been old for a long time.
Yeah, he old in the mud.
No, he been old since day one.
He been old all my life. I swear to God, Ice-T been about 50 years old since Ice-T been Ice-T. Then he transitioned from like rapping in movies. He had one or two roles. When he transitioned into SVU, when he started, being on TV, he was like, all of a sudden, he was 70 years old. He's been 70 years old for at least 40 years.
Hey, look, you know how old this dude is, right? So I was happened to be watching the episode SVU. It's good TV, man. I'm sorry, like it be. So my man, I had to be one of the recencies because my man went to open the door. Old girl is like the lead of the SVU team now, whatever. And Ice Cube was about to leave. They had another co-worker walk out the door. He goes, opens the door for her, and the way he walked to that door, dog, he walked like somebody old Uncle Pimp. He was like, I was like, yo, I don't know what man's whole body hurt, dog. He was up there like, let me get over this door. Open it for you. I was
I see an old pimp. That's why.
Yeah, he an old pimp, dog. I see be out there doing a thing. So, hey, man, shout out to Kanye. He did his thing. I mean, I ain't know if his
what's the beef about?
Cousin want to say he just wanted to talk shit. Like nobody said anything. He was just like, hey, people talking. I'm gonna rap too. You know what I'm saying? He was like, rap.
And really and truly, that's a perfectly Kanye thing to do. He said, who've been talking shit when I needed y'all help, y'all wasn't there, and I gave all y'all hoes hit records. Fuck all y'all. So
and he ran for president.
How what happened?
3 votes. Say he ran for president and got 3 votes.
You did.
And he somehow cloned Kim K and has her walking around in no clothes, barely
she got
clothes.
a,
Like,
she got a
it's like,
tail.
it's weird.
I see something else.
That's
She got
weird,
a tail.
dog. No, that was no, that joint was like what was it? Finkel is Einhorn, Einhorn is Finkel. That's what you know what that statement is. That's what that shit look like. It's like if you know what that statement is, that's what that looked like. Einhorn is Finkel, Finkel is Einhorn. Like what? Like
Hey,
that's what that looked like.
That boy was going through it in his house. He's like,
Would not be surprised.
Einhorn. Hey, the having the metal drum with the fire out of it, curl up, butt naked, rocking next to it. I was like, that joint took
My
me
man,
out. I was like,
my man put he like took the whole pack of gum. He was
Yeah,
like, hold up, I need the whole pack.
he was in the mirror brushing his teeth and he pawed with the mouth.
With the plunger, with the plunger.
Why y'all talking about Caitlin Clark like that?
Oh, come on, man.
Hey, that's what Antonio Brown said. He said she don't like she don't shave her stuff.
hey, she's $28 million richer. She just signed that
True
contract with Nike.
True indeed.
Yeah,
True
28 million. She got 28 million. So you know what?
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I can't be A. But that AB joint was funny. It was
Funny
real.
as shit.
But that shit was funny as hell.
I ain't gonna lie to
I
you.
was like,
It was funny as shit.
that was
I ain't
funny.
gonna lie to you.
I laughed out loud when I saw that. I was like,
It's funny because
oh,
it looked like
AB,
it's true.
that's funny.
That's what make it funny.
I mean, if you were a detective, you would probably write that in your notebook.
No doubt.
Yeah, you probably don't wax.
Come back to and another thing.
We find hair in the underwear drawer. That's what will happen.
What is going on here? I'm looking for the ad app. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought a long time ago. I said this girl's a man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Well, it is what it is. We're gonna, she got $28 million richer, so she good to go. She got that dough.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying? It looked like we killed this Kanye West thing. You know what I'm saying? We understand who down at the bottom left, if you were watching on screen, really hates Kanye. That's what we found out. You know what I'm saying? Like we did find that out. That was one thing we did find out during his that we gonna go ahead. Like I don't know if we got anything else to say about Chris Brown, but I want to applaud Chris Brown because he is the winner of Best Beef Rap Song.
Yes. Yeah.
Good job, Chris Brown, man. He went there. He was closest to you know what I'm saying, that he was gonna do the Tupac rendition. You know, he tried. He did his best as an R&B man. He did what he had to do to make things happen. Now we're just waiting. We got one left in the chamber. We got K-Dot. Got to see what he's gonna do. So, do you feel? I'm gonna go around the screen right now. Starting with Raj. Raj, talk to me. Do you think K-Dot's gonna go J. Cole lyrical, or do you feel that he's gonna go set him off? You know what I'm saying? The Tupac route, hit him up style lyrical. What do you think?
I honestly think he's going J. Cole. Like I honestly feel like the lyricist that K-Dot is, you know what I'm saying? It's like he wasn't going to the studio in 5 minutes and make something and just be like, that's it. He coming with that lyrical. You know what I'm saying? And when he come with it, it's gonna be something you can't come back from. I feel like they're not gonna be able to come back from it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like it's Drake. Drake, like Jody said, Drake didn't exhausted all his resources. So, you know, you can't empty the clip and expect to, you know what I'm saying, hit the 25-meter target. It's over for you. You know what I'm saying? So I think, like I said, I think he gonna come J. Cole. I think it's gonna be the nail in the coffin, what they say. So that's my opinion.
All right. So I'll pass it around the table. So talk to me, Jody. What do you think? You think he's gonna come with the J. Cole, or is he gonna come closer to the Chris Brown-esque hit him up type style when he goes ahead and tries to deliver the knockout blow to Drake?
I think he'll probably go more Chris Brown knockout style. You know, he's gonna activate his inner light skin mode and go Chris Brown. He's gonna activate his inner light skin and try to go Chris Brown. But honestly, I think Drizzy got something up his sleeve. You know what I'm saying? Drake now might be the most lyrical rapper, but he is one of the more Drake knows how to move it around to where people will listen. So he might, I will say K Dot will probably be a lot more lyrical, but I feel like Drake also probably has something up his sleeve too. We listen, you can't always count out Drake. All right. You know, us light skins was down for a long time. We swiggled our way back in there, boy.
Hey, don't get mad, Liz. We mad.
We couldn't do nothing right, boy. Because
Al B. Shore, Don Lennon.
You know what? Though? Drake owe us this shit. Now let's be real. Drake owe us this come up because it was his ass that put us in the hole in the first damn place. Because Drake is the originator of In Your Feelings music and all that soft shit. So Drake put us in this hole. So Drake, you gotta get us out of it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. Look.
We can't rely on Drake.
Look, the thing is, the problem is that you already got one loss against the Darks, dog. Like, well, it's one. He's 1-1 because he was able to get meat, but he could do nothing with Pusha, but call somebody and say make him stop. So you know what I'm saying? Like Pusha showed like, hey, I'm that dude. So,
if you hop in the Prime Minister's DMs and say ban this nigga from Canada. Because you know what that is? That's that Richmond, but that's all about that. Team Darcy.
Prime Minister, we don't want no nigga from New Orleans in here. And his black ass.
He need to get Tory Lanez out of jail. That's what he need to do.
Right.
Free Tory Lanez out of jail.
Drake is 1-1. Well, 2-1. Well, 1-2.
No, he 1-1. He 1-1.
No, yeah, because Rick Ross just crushed him, so I don't know.
I would say Rick Ross. I would have said that's a tie.
He took an L because he ain't saying nothing back. He took an L.
Him and Rick Ross.
He won.
Drake too busy. Rick Ross.
I would say 1-1. I'm gonna go 1-1. So he's 1-1. You got the loss. You got the loss to Pusha T. You got the win against Meek Mills. Meek Mills just had no idea what was going on. And then you got like with Rick Ross, it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was one of them things. So
2.
It was going to back to back.
Just 2. He's a 1-2-1 for me. He's a 1-2-1 for me. I don't know. I feel like what's going to happen is Kendrick going to come back with something crazy. Drake going to come out the woodworks with some shit about somebody baby mama or something weird, because Drake just be doing weird shit like he does stuff like that. I think what's going to happen is before the end of this summer, the two of them will both put out 2 albums. Y'all better write this down and bet on it, because
we got the video. Video.
I feel like it's going to be the two of them. Both of them going to come out with 2 albums. I feel like towards the end of the year, it'd just be one of those things like, all right, we had fun for the summer. We aired our grievances. We got it all off our chest. We said what we said. But it's back to the business. And I think what's going to happen is you'll start seeing a turnaround in the rap industry, period, where it starts becoming an us versus them mentality, where it's us, the talent, against them, the people who, the powers that be. I feel like this is a ploy for people to get interested in rap again, because for a very long time everybody kept saying rappers ain't doing shit. You got this mumble rap, da 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 da. So now that we are garnering everyone's attention, you'll just start seeing album after album after album after album drop, and then towards the end of the year they're gonna be like, "Fuck the labels, we own our shit."
Yeah.
All right. So
next year, but you know what I mean.
I got you, Olivia. I got you. We got the, you know what I'm saying, the prophet down there, so telling us what's gonna happen in the future. So all right, so now last but not least, talk to me, Mr. Ishmael. What do you feel is gonna be the take for Kendrick on this one? He gonna go the J. Cole route, or he gonna hit him up?
Well, first off, I hope what Miss Aaliyah was saying happens. I hope that happens. Don't see it, but I hope it happens. So as far as Kendrick, I don't know, man. I don't feel too comfortable about him coming back embodying Drake. Because remember this now, I'm a bit of a historian too. when Meek and Drake first got started, Drake put out 2 very weak disses. They were super milk toast weak. You probably don't even remember. Then he came with Back to Back and just mopped the floor with him. So,
but I don't know if Back to Back.
So
Sorry to interrupt. But Back to Back was a great song, had a great beat because he did what he did, just like you talked about. He made a song that could continue to be played, and that was the thing. He made a great song. Right. So the thing is that out of all these songs, if you like that, is the one that will continue to be played. So right now, he's on the one. That's what at least I feel like it. Okay. Like as of the one that would be in the club, that would be played because that was what Back to Back did. Back to Back had a tight beat, it had the hook, and it was able to be played in the club. If you like that, is the one that you can play in the club and be like, if you like that one can kind of ride, and that's how Drake continues to dominate it. Plus, he was the beginning of the meme game. So now everybody can do the meme thing. So that's not new. So he has to come with, like, if Kendrick, just in my opinion, if Kendrick is able to go, all right, I'm not going to use my normal people when I'm about to get lyrical. I'm going to go out here just like he did with Metro Boomin. Give me one of them beats that's going to bang in the club.
True.
I'm going to spit fire. And then I'm going to have a hook that's just like ridiculous, just a nice repetitive joint. He could just have, and do it that way. So sorry to interrupt, Mr. Ismail. Go ahead and continue with what you're doing, but I had to.
No. That's
Kendrick Lamar and Kanye West get together this summer.
Oh, that could be fire though. Like now that.
Telling you,
that could be
concert. Every concert, it's going to be bananas.
That could be fire.
So let me ask you this real quick before you go, D. So because we totally forgot about J. Cole. J. Cole,
I did
apologize. No, everybody just kind of like forgot about him. You know what I'm saying? Look, so I feel like he's sleeping right now too. Like I feel like J. Cole didn't come out with another hit.
He's not going to, because that's not his thing. He said because that's just not his thing. That's not where he at. He legit said, "I'm not with this shit. Y'all back and forth with this industry shit or whatever this kitty shit is. I'm a grown ass man onto some other shit. My shit is needed elsewhere. Now what's going to happen? Somebody out in left field going to pop at him."
No, they already did. Kanye already did. Everybody did. But the thing is that
Kanye's crazy. That's his cousin. He can't really fuck with him though.
But he already did what he said he was gonna do. He said, "I'm not dealing with it," and I took the song off. I can't listen to it. I got Amazon Music. Can't listen to a song no more. He took it off.
Nobody.
He's not coming back. He's gonna go back.
I think Andre 3000 need to come out right now. Drop on everybody. You know
he got a Grammy for a flute. Why?
Yeah, he need to play the flute on everybody.
It's the best instrumental ever.
You know what I'm saying?
What's my man's name? Him and Kenny G gonna have beef. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's that nursery rhyme with the dude playing the flute and all them things like the rats?
Peter Piper.
You know what I'm saying? The Pied Piper. You know what I'm saying?
No, he ain't talking about like the Pied Piper because remember R. Kelly did that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Go ahead. Well, let me let Ismail finish, man. Let me go ahead, man. Go ahead and finish that.
No, y'all good. No, this is good talk. No, I don't know if to your point, Lofton, if he comes out like you said, he could get him. If he come out with some serious fire that he writes, like the old school battles, and get at him like he kind of did on the Control verse, if he do that and go straight at that cat, he could get him. And to be quite honest with you, I think Drake would be a little nervous if he come out because he could really mess him up if he wanted to now. But I don't know if he even want to because look at what he's doing. He doing really what J. Cole said. He comes out whenever he wants to, every 5-6 years, and there's no guarantee he's gonna be out.
That's also the part that I thought, when J. Cole, ushered that in and was, having his tribe was kind of like, oh, I'm gonna agree. But the thing is like when you talk about somebody, hey, you left, he's talking about, hey, he comes out when he wants to, but hey, he's spending time with his family and kids. got married, did this thing. Every time he shows up, he gets the title. Like, there's no doubt. Every time he show up, he get the title.
That's right.
So you mad at me because I show up, win the championship, walk off, and go kick it. And then guess what? I can wait 4 years. Look, I don't know. A Pulitzer Prize? I don't know. All the Grammys? I don't know. That's what the title is. People can say the Super Bowl don't mean nothing. It's just people playing football. But guess what? They give him a trophy. He seems to get them.
Yeah. You be getting the best hot wing deals during that time.
So that's all I'm saying. It's like
I don't know.
He seems to win the title when he shows up.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of like, and the thing is that what people aren't saying is that once again he showed up and he started the wave. He literally started the wave of 1 minute of raps, everybody was like, "I guess we're beefing now." It wasn't what Drake said. It wasn't what anybody. He said, "Oh, Ken, you were saying we beefing? All right, guys, let's go beef." That's what happened.
Let me tell you what's going to happen. Cat Williams and K Dot gonna drop.
Oh, you know what? That would be fire.
That would be
drop the hottest
right there.
That.
If I'm serious, if Kanye, Kendrick Lamar, and Cat gotta be something. Hey,
Oh, that would be.
They come out and they have some shit and they call it the KKK. I'm telling you now, rap will be.
He said we burn them at the stake, dog. Oh,
you know what?
Hey, K-Dot, get that. We got you.
I predicted it.
Yeah. You heard it here first.
And you put KKK and make it stand for cool colored kids.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. Hey, that is the game plan. Hey, K-Dot. Hey, you listen to the Mick Ketchup podcast.
Yeah,
okay, you need to go get Kanye.
Yes.
You also need to get Cat Williams.
Yes.
Right? The fire verse. Cat Williams.
He didn't drop it on Mick Ketchup.
And he will do it. Cat Williams will do the intro.
Drop
Kanye on that joint. Drop that shit on Mick Cat. We gave you the fire. You will destroy Drake. He can't do nothing with that.
Yeah,
you heard it here first.
Right? See, if that's the case, then my boy Drake.
The light skins.
My boy Drake gotta tap somebody in. Then if that's the case, and I don't see any reason why Drake can't tap Lil Wayne in since we're bringing in people.
Like, I mean,
Lil Wayne and Nick.
Hold up, but Drake was the first one try to do the tag team match. You know what I'm saying? He had J. Cole off the giddy up. They already was like coming at him like, all right. So he had
one more time. I'm just saying. Say it one more time. Make sure I had heard you correctly.
He said that was the first one where they tried to do the tag team match. No, Paul. There you go. Add that. You know, add that.
And they tried to do it 2 man.
Oh, no, did he? Is that what we did? No, did he? There you go. No, did he? And you know what I'm saying? They tried to
that's what Drake gonna do. Drake gonna bring out Diddy, gonna be like, take that.
He lost if you do that. Like, don't do that. That's horrible.
The only thing that would balance Kanye, Cat Williams, and fucking Kendrick Lamar, but for Drake,
I don't think a comedian's going there. I mean, you could get Wayne, but also
I don't see that.
So the thing is, look, but if you go get Wayne, no, I know another way you can do it too. Because then, if you get Kanye do the beat, you get Cat Williams to do the intro. You go with, of course, K-Dot gonna do what he do, and then you just go off the top rope and you say, "I'm about to bring Pusha T back." You lost. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's all Pusha T ready at any time to go with Drake. He'd be like, "Oh, I can do it." And he will take it off the cliff. He was like, I will commit suicide on this dog. Like, I don't care.
But see, you gotta understand.
Carry.
At that point,
I can see that.
Drake gotta go nuclear. He gotta go get Taylor Swift. What you gonna?
Hold up. No.
You gonna drop a diss track on Taylor Swift?
But let me tell you this right now. I got
when she's laughing, she tips Twizzle.
Right. No, hold up. Let me ask you. something that y'all don't know, obviously, K-Dot already got a song coming out with Taylor Swift this summer.
Right.
That's
Oh,
So he
That's why
already
it's
there.
different. That's why it's
He
different.
already
Drake
there.
got
Then
to get
Drake,
Beyonce.
then Drake gotta
He
go.
gotta
Then Drake gotta
Cowboy
go get
Carter.
Beyonce.
He
That's
got
what
to
you can do. You
He
gotta
gotta
get
go
Beyonce.
Cowboy Carter. He got to.
Hey, look,
That's all
they
they can
already
do.
trying to
Right, you
kick
gotta
her
get
out of
Beyonce.
country music. They
Here's the
like,
thing,
hey,
now. She not
I'm just saying.
jump on Drake's. She's not gonna jump on Drake's because she has to take a step back because J. Cole took a step back. That's family right there.
Yeah.
Now
Look, I'm telling you, man. Look,
and say, Jay, I'm ready to get back in the ring.
Yes. You need Drake.
he gonna be like, you can't do it, baby.
But
Yeah,
then,
it's
I'd
over.
rather have
but then
Wayne.
K
I'd
Dot
rather
gonna get
have Wayne than
Nas.
Drake.
So then you're gonna have a problem.
Rap industry
Yeah,
If you bring back Nas,
becomes what's the name of that thing? WrestleMania. If rap industry
Yeah.
becomes WrestleMania, I swear to God, it's
great.
over.
it's gonna be Nas,
It's over
it's
for
gonna
the
be
ladies.
Nas, K Dot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pusha T. Like if you put Nas and K Dot on the same song, it's a
Fire,
wrap.
man.
You
He
know
can
what I'm
get
saying?
all K-Dot can get all the lyricists and they will show up. And you could have just fire.
But then Drake gonna have Common. So then you're gonna have, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have
Common.
light skin dudes on.
Is he though?
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have
No,
Common.
hey,
You know what I'm
hey, hold on. Hold
Is he
on.
though?
Common can diss now.
No, I know that. But I'm saying
Drake. Common don't like
but I'm
Drake.
saying, is he though? He ain't going over there. He
He
going with the
would.
lyricists. He going with the
Erykah
backpack team.
Badu,
You gonna get Most Def come over there. You got a whole bunch of people that's gonna go all like, hey, Drake gonna get it.
But you know
Drake
what
can
y'all
get it.
doing, right? Think about everybody y'all lined up. Everybody y'all lined up is light skin versus dark skin. Think about it. Everybody y'all lined up is light skin.
Look,
It's gonna be. This is
what it be sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Like the school days.
I've
Y'all
said
been
that
school
for like the past 3 weeks. It is going to be an interesting summer.
Sure.
Y'all have fun with that. I'm gonna be in Portugal.
House-
So.
Then if that's the case, then
House-
I gotta
House
drop the
versus
diss on the
field.
Mint
House
podcast,
versus
Mint
field.
Ketchup podcast, because Aaliyah said something that upset me. So now I'm dropping the diss on the Mint podcast and then putting it out on Soundwave. Now that's what we at now with it.
Put a plug on his ass.
Now Aaliyah telling her mayor, don't let this light skinned nigga in Philly. That's what it's gonna be like.
Never.
Oh, wild, man.
She said,
Oh,
and she
but,
said, and don't let
hey.
him wear his poo shiesty mask.
Look, show up with a
Hey,
push if you want to. You're gonna get whatever you get.
Yeah, it be like that. It be like that. Well, hey, we promised that we was gonna make sure that we hit all these beefs all day. I really appreciate everybody coming out and kicking it with us. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get ready to get up off of here because we done hit that hour and 7. We trying to hit y'all with that, and we gonna for sure be back next week with another fantastic show. We really appreciate you, Mr. Ismail, for coming out and hanging with us, giving us some of that background, giving us some of that knowledge, giving us something from the past, the present, and all that stuff. So we really appreciate you. Hand claps for you, hand claps for you. Once again, Team Light Skin, man, always. Mr. Skywalker down there. Jody, always love when Jody come through and kick it with us. Give us the lump, the young folks perspective.
Yeah.
That's a damn shame. I'm the young folks' perspective, but you know we shoot
We
back.
the old heads over here. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be happening. You know what I'm saying? We hope we all
make me feel young. And then I go and deal with my nephews and nieces, and I'll be like, damn, I ain't young. I'm still old.
And once again, you know what I'm saying? Always, we got the squad that's here for you every week. We got, you know what I'm saying? You be doing her daggone thing. And we got my man Rajim in the building all day, all day. We about to get up out of here. So once again, we got to do one last thing that we always do. Make sure that y'all taking care of yourself. Make sure that you're, if you're going through things, you're going through issues, trials, tribulations, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you're going and you're talking to friends, family, or you don't have friends or family that are there for you. You have to be around to be able to fix those problems. You know, if you feel like you may want to take yourself out of the situation, you feel like there's nowhere else to go, you know, not being here is not something that's going to help you out. So make sure you hit that National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK, 800-273-8255. You got to be here to fix it. You got to be here because you're gonna hurt your family when you're gone. You know what I'm saying? Like they wanna help you as much as possible, but you gotta let people know. So make sure you hit that National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK, 800-273-8255. Yo, I really appreciate everybody coming through, hanging out with us once again. You know what I'm saying? It was the Men Ketchup podcast. We just doing what we do. We here every week. We here every Tuesday live, 7 p.m. We kick it off. We do our thing, and we here for y'all. So once again, love y'all guys. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all subscribe. Friend us. Follow us everywhere that you find Mid Ketchup Podcast. And we're going to see y'all next week. Mid Ketchup Podcast, episode 81. You want beef? We got you. And we out.
What's up? What's up? It's the MVP. It's the MVP. My gang in the building. It's the MVP. We got a lead in the building. Mr. Make It